day off for everybody?
It was good.
How was it for you?
It was good. Yeah, had a chance to go play a little golf. Had a chance to go by Pearl Harbor. So yeah, it was a good day.
What do you look at tomorrow? You finally get a chance to see another team and everything. I know you got practice today, but what's your approach to just getting the team ready for the 4 preseason games?
Yeah, just continue to work on our habits. On both sides of the basketball. Make sure we're understanding what we're doing, but make sure we're executing on both sides of the basketball. That's our biggest thing coming out of this month of camp. Is just making sure every night we're doing the right things and we're building towards the right things. So my biggest concern, like I said, just making sure on both sides of the basketball we know what we're doing and we're going to do it and execute every night.
You expect everybody to play tomorrow?
Yes, unless I make a call, but everybody's available to play.
I got to ask about Marcus, guy who's started every game for this team, since basically the end of March of your first season, right? There's a competition and everything. What does he have to do to retain his spot?
No, just be who he is. I think he's been great this camp. Just coming in, whatever we asked him to do, he's been doing. And so, like I said, he's competing for a spot just like everybody else. And like I said, he's been great for us.
And Coach, you touched on this on Media Day, but how are you feeling about the roster as currently constructed?
I feel great about it. My 2 main guys play. We're a really good team. And so I feel really good about our team. Very versatile on both sides of the basketball. And, we have a whole camp where everybody can, like I said, understand what we're doing with Mace, with KJ, with Russ, with Bones. And so having a full training camp and going on throughout the year, I think we'll get better and better. So I'm very excited about our team.
With such a defensive emphasis this season, how much are you challenging guys like Norm and Bones to step up on that end, knowing that they're probably going to be paired a lot together in the second unit?
Yeah, big challenge. Big challenge. And Norm showed us in the playoffs last year. On the ball, he did a really good job of defending. So we're going to continue to keep challenging those guys every day. And that doesn't mean you have to be a stopper, but you have to be a great team defender, be in the right spots, and then give effort every single possession.
You talked about you being up on the pick and rolls more defensively on Monday. What does that do for the defense? What are you trying to do differently, execute differently defensively that you perhaps didn't do?
Just help with our point of attack defense and pick and rolls. I think when you're all the way back, teams just come and get downhill. It puts our bigs in tough position. It puts our guards in tough position. So if we can get them up more, we can kind of corral the basketball but still retreat. But, trying not to let the roll get behind them would be a lot better. So making those guards play more in their pocket instead of just playing downhill and playing so freely.
Have you gotten what you wanted to so far out of this camp?
Say it again?
Have you gotten what you wanted to so far out of this camp?
Yeah, it's been good.
Based on what you've experienced in Hawaii, would you like to see this happen in the future?
Yes, sir. I would. I would love to. Every year. Every year.
How much more is it important to get those guys in a regular, rotation in this preseason versus, years past?
Yeah, I think it's going to be good for us. I think, like I said, having a full camp, everyone's healthy, and then you can kind of figure out your rotations and how you want to play, who plays well together. And so, like I said, I'm very excited about that.
On Media Day, Kawhi had talked about Bones as our backup point guard, and there's some highlights that have on social media of him, kind of running that point and making passes to cutting guys like Kawhi. What's your assessment of just sort of his summer, or kind of moving into a role like that, and where does he still have to go to where you want to be super comfortable?
Well, we acquired him last year. I thought he was more so the scorer, but he can pass the basketball, he can make plays for other guys, and so just keep challenging him to make the right play. We know he can score the basketball. When guys are open, he can make those plays, he can make those passes. So just keep staying on him about doing that. And so we want him to be him. We want him to be a scorer. But when guys are open, you got to make the right play.
Russ reminded everyone the other day that it's only day 5 or 6 of the season. There's still room for improvement. You can improve as the season goes on.
A lot of improvement, yeah.
Is that kind of, you feel like you don't have to be ready to go 100% now, but you can gradually?
Yeah, we're not rushed. I think a lot of people think when you play your first preseason game, camp is over, but not for me. This year, we got until we play, I think, with the 24th. So we got all the way to the 24th. Continue to keep working on what we need to do to get better at. And so camp doesn't end when the first preseason game starts.
On Thursday, Nico said that you guys are running a lot, not just for conditioning, but also as a point of emphasis. How do you think the team's adapted to that so far?
Not well, but we're going to keep working at it.
What about it has not been well? Just short on the gas leak?
I mean, just having the mindset to consistently run every single time. You know, I think we've been a slow team over the course of the last 3 or 4 years, and just not really being high and pushing the pace until Russ got here at the end of the season last year. But we need all 5 guys running. We got to try to take advantage of teams not getting back, try to get easy baskets when we can in transition. So it's got to be a mindset. It takes a while for everybody to get that mindset of understanding every possession we want to run the floor, we want to attack, we want to get easy baskets. So a little better, but we got a long ways to go.
How do you get them over that mental hurdle of getting them to run more?
Do it every day.
Because I know you talked about it a lot last year, so
do it every day. Do it every day. Constantly show film about when guys are not running, when they're not getting to their spots, and just keep doing it every day.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.